Good morning, everyone. StrafeCal. We're playing some more Pokemon. We're gonna go ahead and get into the third round of Galarian Star. We're partnering up with Nessa. First round is against Piers and Marnie. That's not great. I really hope we don't end up against Leon and Raihan for the second round. And then we'll have to see what ends up for the third round. So our Pokemon today are Laura, our Marowak. She's got pretty solid variety on her move set, very high physical attack, decent defense and HP. We have Nick, the best boy. Again, high attack. He's more of a fast attacker instead of defensive. Very good move set again. Good variety. And then finally, Gabriel. Maractus is not the most powerful Pokemon, but we do have Spiky Shield here as like a kind of a fallback that we can do. Even if it's just to kind of preserve what we're Nessa's Pokemon. So we're actually gonna start out with Gabriel in front. A little strange teaming up together with you. Okay. So we're gonna head and start into this. The reason we're doing this is specifically because I'm hoping to draw some fire away from Gliscod. Gliscod is a bug type. Bug type is strong against dark type. So I'm hoping that we can get an early kill. The other thing we want to keep in mind is we can Piers doesn't Dynamax. So if we can time it right, we can prevent them from Dynamaxing at all, because if we get to the if we get to Marnie's third Pokemon when it's passed to Piers, then we're good. So we're just going to start off real simple, Spiky Shield. We're hoping that Skuntank, at least, if not both, are going to attack into us. Perfect. And the reason we're hoping for that is it preserves Gliscod so that it can do more damage against bug types. Perfect. Good start. We're gonna do a Giga Drain. That's fine. Now we know it's there. Giga Drain is Scrafty's not super defensive, so that should be decent and give us a bit of HP back, which is again a good goal. Gliscod gets a buff off. Perfect. Okay. Spiky Shield. Toxic's a little unfortunate, but it won't be a problem for a while. Scrafty's probably going to punch us and then get punished for it with Spiky Shield. And Gliscod, yep, finish off that Scrafty. You can see here how we're alternating that Protect with the Spiky Shield. What it does is it keeps Gabriel alive longer. And in the process of doing that, it prevents those Pokemon from attacking Blissapod. Marnie can Dynamax. Okay, we did not time that the way I wanted to, but because we took 2 rounds fighting that second one. So I guess we're just gonna Giga Drain into Grimmsnarl. If that's where we're at, then we do want to focus down the Grimmsnarl. Skunktank's gonna Sucker Punch, that's fine. As long as Grimmsnarl doesn't one-shot. Because Max Snooze is really nasty. It's gonna pop Emergency Exit, it's fine. We get our Toxapex out, and hopefully this Drain will do a decent chunk of damage. Not that much, though. Okay. So my thought at this point is Spiky Shield's not going to do as much. Toxapex isn't going to be hitting as hard, so we could use this as an opportunity to switch out or to Dynamax. Go for a max overgrowth here. Yeah, let's try it. Ideally, at some point here we would get, or we would have been able to get Laura in, because she has Iron Head. But if we're still safe here, we haven't had a good opportunity to switch in. And this does further preserve Gabriel because it gives him a lot more hit points. Also gives us a little healing. Oh, so close. Kind of wishing I hadn't Dynamaxed right now because I'm pretty sure Giga Drain would have been about as good and we could have done something else this turn. We'll go ahead and just finish it off, hopefully. So Toxapex is doing an attack, we know. Okay. The important thing there is that makes it a 2-on-1. Okay. We don't really have any good moves here, so I guess we could just use Max Darkness. It's gonna lower their special defense. Okay. And Dynamax should be ending here. Yep. So we don't, or so all the Dynamax is done. We need to probably swap out at this point. Let's get Laura in for the end of this. Defense fell, liquidation, it's fine. It's probably going to finish Skunk Tank off, which is both good and bad, because we were hoping that Laura was going to get... Laura would have been good against it. Obstagoon's nasty. He does have a move that blocks. Let's just go Thrash. Thrash is very powerful. We're just gonna go for it. Dreadnought. We have two very physically defensive Pokemon against a physical attacking Pokemon. Thresh is a multi-turn move, so we basically got away with it. Sissitree is electric poison, 4 times weak to ground. Now, we also are stuck in Thrash, so it doesn't matter, but that's fine. Okay, 1 round down. Okay, let's see who we're up against. Yeah, Leon and Raihan. I hate this matchup. Okay. So we're gonna bring Nick in first because... Actually, we probably shouldn't. No, we'll stick with it. We have to use each one once, and we want Laura for the end of this. Because... I mean... We want Laura at the end because Rock Slide for Charizard. Leon and Raihan is easily one of the hardest. So here's part of the problem I'm running into. I've done a couple extra rounds in between the last video you saw because I had to clear out the last one because we didn't quite win. This fight has given me a lot of trouble, and the main reasons for it are these two leads are really nasty. Specifically, Aegislash will pretty much always lead with Steel Beam, which is a crazy, stupidly powerful move. And Flygon has Earthquake. I think we're just going to start off straight up Dynamaxing right away and go for a Max Starfall on Flygon. And we're going to hope this works, and then if we survive it, we're going to follow up with Max Flare against Aegislash. Okay, Flygon's dead, so that's good at least. Make some progress. I'm okay with making progress. Still worried about the mist, or the not mist. Oh, he didn't even use Steel Beam. Never mind then. Goodra. I mean... yeah, unfortunately Aegislash is going to keep going, but... hey, it guarded. Good. Painful Bunker, that's fine. Double Protect here. So we'll see who Goodra goes after, and Max Starfall should do a good chunk of damage there. Goodra's more special defensive. So that actually will be, yep, pretty reliable. Okay, Duraludon. We would prefer having Laura for this one, but I feel like we're just going to attack and hope that we do well enough. We don't want to lose our Dynamax while we've got it. Max Flare also gives us the Sun, which makes future fire attacks better, and also brings Chlorophyll for Gabriel. Oh, I wasn't thinking about that. We'll see if this is enough. I'm kind of hoping it will be. I feel like Extreme Speed goes a long way. It's a powerful priority move, but... perfect. So they just wasted their Dynamax pretty much. And now it's a 2-on-1 for the rest of the fight. Not gonna be a 2-on-1 for too long, but better than nothing. That should be enough to finish off Aegislash in one hit, if it's not in shield form. Flare Blitz in the sun. Dragapult. Another ghost type. I mean, Play Rough is... It's still a dragon. Play Rough is still gonna hurt. Got lucky and it missed. Yeah, we're in good shape. Okay. The aforementioned Charizard. Like I said, we want Laura in for this one. I'm gonna trust that Glisspod's gonna get taken down first, and that we can survive a hit from Charizard even if not. Was not thinking about Solar Beam. In the sunlight. Yep, that's fair. Glisspod got hit first. Okay, we're good. Now it can probably do that again. Unless the sun's out. Might just be one sunlight left. But at this point, we've got two... We're going to be hitting it with two rock moves. Like, it is going to get squished here. Granted, we're both weak to grass. But if we can get a hit off... There we go. It's 4 times weak to rock. Okay. One more down. Means we have to win the tournament. Avery and Bede, okay. That actually works out really well. Avery and Bede is interesting. Okay. So we have to use Laura for the last round, because we have to use each one once. I'm kind of curious. I feel like as long as we can survive a round or two, Laura has Iron Head, which goes a long way. There's some poison types floating around, which are going to be weak to ground. Like, she should be able to clean this up. The big question is whether or not we can... I guess, actually, no. The big question is whether we leave Mawile in and focus down Avery, or whether we focus down Bede. I think Avery is probably... Well, let's see who the Dynamax starts on. I'm also not sure what Mawile's going to do. Okay, so we start with it. I was not paying attention on their side. Let's go ahead and just start on this. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. So we're doing kind of the opposite of what we were doing last time. Last time we were focusing down, or we had Gabriel in to take hits for Glisspod. This time, Glisspod is going to be naturally weak to it, so we're going to let it draw attention for us. And then we're going to focus down, in this case, Alakazam, I guess. Yeah, we'll just Boomerang. That's fine. Reflect is a little annoying. That might make it so it's not enough, but, you know, this is a stab ground type attack with the thick club. Pretty hard hitting. I mean, it's 100 power over the 2 hits. Yep, we're good. Alakazam's down. I don't remember if we're on 1 or 2 now. Let's see who gets... Let's see if Avery's gonna Dynamax here. Avery can. Okay. So Avery is gonna Dynamax here. We can have Laura Dynamax and toss out another Max Quake on Slowking just to maximize damage here. And then it'll once again be a 2-on-1, which is good. The focusing down one opponent first is generally the goal. If you can get it so that it's the opponent who isn't Dynamax, or who, if you can time it so that you're less likely to get Dynamaxes, then that's better, but not a big deal. Special defense rose. Glisspod is going to just keep liquidating Mawile, apparently, for some reason. And unfortunately, we're going to get hit with Max Geyser here, but Max Geyser is actually okay for us. Like that part a little less. I mean, I suppose the good news is we are actually past the worst of this. At the end of the day, we're gonna be down to 1 Pokemon left, or they're gonna be down to 1 Pokemon left pretty much either way. Flora's gonna drop, but we drew an attack, so now we basically just have to hope that this is gonna be enough. There we go. Still a 2-on-1 that I wanted. We're good. So we have to switch out now. Mawile's going to be weak to Nick. Now we are going in against Rain with a fire type, but that's okay. In this case, we're actually just going to extreme speed so we can make sure we take out the Mawile first. Okay. We're actually doing really well this time. The amount of, or the degree of randomness that comes into play with this always does bug me just a little bit. I mean, I guess we Flare Blitz. No, Flare Blitz is going to be weak right now. Let's do Thunder Fang because it has a chance to paralyze or flinch. Like that. And that. Perfect. Liquidation's going to be at high power because of the rain. Easy. That paralysis still could have mattered because it is it does lower speed. So we may have Glisspod may have outpaced Rapidash because of that. And here's Hatterny. I think we stick with it. Thunderfang feels like a good option here. Paralysis, perfect. That ended up going way better than I expected. We did get a few extra levels that probably did help in the long run. But, yeah. Okay. And thus we have finished our third round of the tournament. We are going to be hopefully able to continue from here. Let's see. Oh, more trainers want to pair up with us. We do get more variety. We get our congratulations. And we have secured. So we are now at 2 wins, 1 loss. Our next round, let's see who's next here. It's Patty, Akira, and Dora, which I believe is pairing with Kabu. So we will join up next time with that. Hopefully you are still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.